At the beginning of the film, we see Sue, who is thinking about superpowers and wants to get them. As a result, everyone can see her. Sue's father claims that she is unique, and that it is because of this that no one acknowledges her. She is unique and like a secret agent. Sue's mother is a scientist, and she visits her mother in her lab on her birthday to surprise her. In the lab, a crucial conference of scientists was taking place. She arrives at the laboratory with her father, carrying cake and candles. Sue crosses out the crucial formulas and writes "Happy Birthday" on the whiteboard. As the candles are lit, the fire alarm sounds. Sue's mother, who is in the meeting in a lab, approaches Sue. Sue and her father greet her with a happy birthday as she approaches. Instead of being happy, Sue's mother becomes enraged. Sue's father claims that he came up with the idea. Sue makes no mistakes, and they become enraged. Sue becomes concerned as a result of this and, in a fit of rage, tosses the car as far as she can. A system in the lab hits cake. As a result, the lab system is harmed. When Sue notices this, she dashes outdoors. Meanwhile, the doors were locked, and a burst occurred, resulting in a blue liquid falling on Sue. Sue's wrist is being bandaged by the doctor. Sue's father brings her home, and when she wakes up the next day, she vomits. Her wrist has a blue mark on it. Sue's body is changing. She keeps it a secret from her father, assuming he will be concerned. Sue later goes to school and opens her cabinet on her way there. She comes across the party posters and is approached by her friend Toby while she is looking at them. Sue's classmate Toby is also an accomplished cyclist. When Toby arrives, he begins a conversation with Sue. A well-known student from their school shows up. She throws a party for Toby at her house. Something unexpected happens when Sue, who is standing between them, becomes invisible. When Sue vanishes, Eileen and Toby get concerned. Sue rushes to her mother, concerned about everything. Her mother becomes concerned when she sees her in this state. She transports her to her home and feeds her soup. Sue vanishes for a while and then reappears. When she opened the fridge to get something, she was visible once more. Sue's mother believes Sue is rendered invisible by the heat. Sue becomes evident when the temperature is normal. It indicates that she is now visible to everyone. Sue's mother examines her and discovers a liquid has fallen on her as a result of it. Sue becomes visible and often invisible as a result of it. Sue's mother hands her a gizmo to experiment with. Sue's body became hot as a result of the device, and she vanished once more. They realize that after turning invisible, the human Sue touches would vanish. Sue's mother requests that her friend Lenia hold Sue's hand while she is invisible. Lenia also becomes invisible as a result of this. This was a pleasant surprise. This unexpected experiment makes Lenia delighted. Sue's mother begs her to stay at home, but she ignores her and goes to school. When she gets to school, she sees Toby. Toby approaches Sue when he is riding his bike. He inquires as to why she went missing the day before. Eileen steps in between them once more, her phone ringing, and she walks away. Although there was no call, App was managing Eileen's phone. App was their school's toolmaster female. She was also Sue's buddy, and after Sue vanishes, a scientist views a video of her. He instructs his aide to keep this footage safe from other people. Sue and her friend App go out to eat at a restaurant. Sue says to App, "I want to tell you a secret," and adds, "I can be invisible if I want to." When Eileen realizes her phone is being controlled by App, she arrives to the restaurant and misbehaves with App. Sue becomes unnoticeable after a cup of coffee. Eileen is irritated by her presence. Eileen bolts from the eatery. App is taken aback when she notices Sue has vanished. Sue can be seen walking with her mother. She informs her mother about the restaurant teasing she gave Eileen. During this time, Sue sleeps in the car. Sue's mother was going to wake her up when she was kidnapped, and Sue only wakes up when she hears her mother's voice. She was unable to save her mother. She goes to Toby's residence to seek assistance. In his house, Toby was cycling. When he sees Sue at his residence, he is taken aback. Sue tells him about her mother's kidnapping and he asks her why. Toby suggests that they file a police report. Sue, on the other hand, prevents Toby from doing so. Sue is afterwards served a cup of hot tea by Toby. Sue is rendered invisible after obtaining it. Toby is taken aback when he notices Sue isn't present. Sue informs Toby of the incident that occurred in her life. The next morning, Sue joins Toby at the kidnapping location. She needed to get her mother's bag out of the car. The kidnappers arrive and take them to a location where they are trapped. App saves them, and Sue deduces that this is the lab where her mother has been kidnapped. Sue becomes invisible as a result of her mother's technology and asks Toby to hold her hand. When Toby is holding Sue's hand, he also vanishes. Toby and Sue enter the lab, where Toby collides with a woman. Sue is now visible within the lab, and everyone is aware of her presence. Workers begin looking for them. Sue and Toby enter a room and discover a bag. They must leave right away, according to the app. Toby and Sue depart successfully, although Toby is injured as he exits the building. His nose begins to bleed. Because the door had collapsed, the workmen were also behind them. Toby is asked to ride a machine-like bike by the app. Toby asks, "How can I drive it?" "Just imagine you're riding a bike," advises the app. They were able to flee successfully from there. App later drives them to her aunt's house. Sue learns that App's aunt was a friend of her mother's. They get into a brawl while producing a unique fluid. Toby discovers a bag from the lab that belonged to Sue's mother. Sue is recognized by a program that runs from her backpack. Sue's mother came up with the idea for this. This program can only be unlocked by Sue's family. Sue's blood has been changed by fluid oxygen, according to this program. Her mother had previously injected this substance into her body. Sue's mother was unaffected, and the fluid only had an effect on Sue's body. Sue's blood can create a variety of amazing fluids. That is why Sue is in danger of being kidnapped. Toby claims that the kidnappers require Sue, which is why your mother has been taken. So that they can contact you. Someone tries to take Sue in the middle of the night when she is sleeping. Toby, on the other hand, was asleep in her bed. Toby responds by attacking the kidnapper. Sue manages to elude kidnapping. Sue had a superhero suit made for her by app. Sue enjoys wearing the outfit since she has always wished to be a superhero. Sue receives a call from her mother as they are eating breakfast. She informs her that she has escaped from captors, but that she must meet Sue. Sue is summoned to a building by her. Sue travels to the building with her pals to meet her mother. The kidnappers, on the other hand, have them cornered. Sue's mother, Toby believes, is trapping them. Hearing this, Sue becomes enraged. Sue and Toby have a squabble. Toby storms out, enraged. Sue and App sneak into the building. Due to an explosion, the app creates a blast there. In the next scene, Sue is sleeping in her bed. Sue wakes up to find her mother seated in front of her. Sue inquires about her acquaintances. Sue's mother claims she doesn't have any friends that are like App. Her body is completely devoid of liquids. She suggests that you may have had a dream. Sue thinks it's Toby's call after hearing her say there's a boy's call. He must be requesting permission to attend the party. Her mother leaves while locking her in the room when she hears this. Sue's mother wasn't her mother in real life, she was her mother's friend Lenia, who had produced a liquid from Sue's blood, as it was revealed in the next scene. She can put on anyone's outfit with its assistance. She now intends to infuse the fluid into Toby's system. Sue asks her mother to activate the program as Toby and her mother enter her room. Sue adds, "You are my true mother," as she unlocks the program. Sue's mother inquires about it, but she requests that she view the presentation first. Sue's mother notices Lenia during the show. Sue informs her mother that Toby is being pursued by Lenia, and that she intends to inject the fluid into Toby's body. Lenia dresses up as Eileen and attends the party. Sue's mother joins App and Sue at the party. Sue's mother administers an antidote to her. Sue tells Toby that Eileen isn't Eileen, but she is Lenia, and she will inject it into Lenia's body. She wants to inject you with the fluid. Toby ignores Sue's words because he is enraged with her. Sue apologizes to Toby, but Lenia takes Toby into custody. She tells Sue that she is more powerful than her, and Sue uses her mother's equipment to raise her body temperature. She vanishes from view at the gathering. She injects the antidote into her body while remaining undetectable. Now she was dressed properly, i.e. Lenia. She passes out. App's aunt hired Lenia, Sue and her friend find as they leave the party. Sue's blood was to be used to manufacture a fluid, so she can heal herself and stand on her own 2 feet. Sue injects the antidote when she notices this. When App's aunt approaches her, Sue repairs an explosion on her wheelchair. It forces her to take a step backward. She passes out. Sue is shown in her chamber in the following scene, waking up with her parents in front of her. Sue notes in her diary that she has extraordinary parents, and then she goes to meet up with her pals on a bridge. They say "we're perfect" in a loud voice. With that, the film comes to an end. Thank you for taking the time to watch.